Listen, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. What am I witnessing? What am I witnessing? Liverpool's football is so good, rivals have gone crazy. Liverpool's football is so good, Liverpool are so dangerous. I thought there was a couple of days of madness, people. A couple of days where people would speak a little bit of Billy Ball. They would get all their frustrations out of their system, but then they would go back to normality. I've seen some crazy stuff said about Arsenal, rewriting of football punditry, things to really complain about, people losing their minds over kind of internal corporate sort of gimmicks and jokes that are being played, like hiring a pickpocket. I've seen that. I've called it out. It's crazy. But this right here. Right. So I got this video, and yes, it's a bunch of guys half naked in a swimming pool about to play some volleyball. What do you call it when it's in a pool? What do you call volleyball when you play it in a pool? I don't even know, right? Anyway. Oh my God. Do you know how bad it is? How bad other clubs are right now compared to Liverpool? This is what we're stooping to. This is what we're dropping down to. Right, take a little look. Take a look at the video. I think you've got to see the video first to do this whole thing justice. Take a little look. It's Man City players, by the way, just to give you an added layer of context in case you didn't recognise them. That's it. Why is Terry showing this to us? What's going on? Listen, I have a series on the Football Terrace. You can click on it there. Go for that QR code. Go check it out. Called Killing the Game, where I look at punditry and I look at fan discourse that I think's killing football. This might have to make an appearance because I saw this video. This is where it was shared from. Massive City account said, look at this compared to how Liverpool players look forced. Look forced looking like they like each other. Right? So essentially what he's saying is Liverpool players don't really like each other. It's all forced. It's all fake. It isn't real. You might see him smiling, but they're made to. Arnie Slot, he sits them down at gunpoint and says, you smile for that camera. You two, tonight out for dinner. The paparazzi will be there at 7:30. We need to make everybody think you're real friends. This all stems from the conversation we had yesterday that Liverpool players don't rate Viets. It's gone viral. I don't know whether it's this video. I doubt it. I'm not that popular. But everyone's doing it now. Oh, the desperation. Oh, Liverpool don't lose. Liverpool don't drop points. Liverpool look like they're going to win everything. How do I get them back? How do I make Liverpool fans feel really bad about their football team? I know. I'll pretend their players aren't friends. That's literally all we've seen. I cannot believe what it is I'm witnessing. City fans here sharing this video of their players, as we've already seen, in a swimming pool, playing volleyball. This demonstrates that they ain't got to force it. They're real friends. They're a proper team. Unlike Liverpool that have to force it along. This stuff to me is absolutely crazy on every single level. And it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. I've seen a series of posts like this. Of course, Ekitike has been docked 2 weeks of his wages for a lack of discipline against Southampton. Arnie Slot, as we know, has called this out. Arnie Slot has said how stupid of a decision it was. There is obviously he's banned for the game, and there is he's had a 2-week fine of wages. I do think it's harsh, but I actually understand it. Every goal, every point this season matters. And Ekitike's needless suspension should be disciplined. But this Arsenal account here has said, feel like Liverpool's dressing room is slowly getting tense. The FIFA video, the man's actually mentioned the FIFA video. You know, when I talk about killing the game, imagine thinking that video is going to make your team better or worse. It's crazy. Veins from Slot's head popping out. Konate learning Spanish. I suppose that's a little bit of a joke, but there we go. Poor management of Chiesa. Please enlighten me on what that one is. Genuinely, enlighten me, because I'm so confused. Something is happening, and I'm all here for it. What's happening is a 100% start to the season. My old pedigree chum. That's what's happening. And they'll drop points eventually, Liverpool. They won't win every game. It's impossible. They will not win every game in every competition all season. But what are people putting themselves through? There's another one here from Invert the Wings who says, poor man management from Slot. The tension against Newcastle is punishing enough. But he got caught up in the moment and did something silly. Hasn't even got the right team. Woo! Woo! Can't believe what we're witnessing. He got caught up in this something silly. Move on. No need to dock 2 weeks' wages. You have someone who's getting 400,000 for scoring a winner. Blah, 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 blah. It's absolutely the right thing for Slot to do. This is why Liverpool win so many major trophies. It's why, man, it's nothing to do with the volleyball in the pool. The volleyball in the pool might play a small part in winning trophies, to be fair, but I'm sure Liverpool have these moments too. But actually disciplining players for ill discipline, punishing individuals, holding them to account, making sure they know who's boss, making the players know that, listen, every game matters. Don't allow one win and an issue from that game impact the next one. That happening, I think, is absolutely quintessential in Liverpool achieving what they want to achieve this year, which is dominance. Liverpool don't just want to win the Prem. They don't just want to win the Champions League. They want to do what they haven't done since the 70s and 80s and have a Premier League, Champions League season. They want to have a Premier League and Cup of some. They want a multiple trophy winning season, but with at least one of those trophies being one of the big two. They'd love a double Premier League, FA Cup. They'd love, listen, a treble or a quad would be ideal for them, especially, I'm not saying they'll do those things, but it's what Liverpool are aiming for. Doesn't mean if they fall short of all four of them, it's a disappointing season, but to get a footballing team, to get a business, a school, a family even, to perform, operate, behave in the right way, there has to be a level of autocratic discipline at times. It is quintessential. It's a prerequisite. I love my children. They're really good kids. You know, their mother has done a fantastic job. You know, I played a little part, but their mother's done a fantastic job. But there are times where where you will make them cry, not deliberately, not because you're being cruel, but there are times where you can't have another sweet or another bit of chocolate. You've got to go to bed now, and they might get upset. They're children, but you've got to understand that when they're crying in that moment, when maybe they then get in trouble because they get too angry. That bit of discipline, then, as much as it's sometimes hard, that bit of discipline is often helps them become better people later on down the line. So it's a tough love that's needed, and football clubs need the same thing. Now, you're not dealing with children, so it's far more professional, but the principle remains the same. If Hugo Ekitike gets away with that and there's no more said about it, nothing gets fined, another player might do it, another player might do it, or a similar type of incident. Suddenly you're missing 2, 3, 4, 5 players needlessly for really big and really important games. And I think for me it's fundamentally important for Liverpool to do this. And I get rivals or any banter in here, and I understand it to a certain degree. But bookmark this and save it. If you don't win this weekend, or you're beat this weekend, and then... Because this is what could happen to Liverpool. Liverpool could draw against Palace and lose against Chelsea. 2 very hard away games on the bounce. That could lead to... It won't lead to any meltdown at Liverpool. They'll be cool, calm, collected, and still the favourites to win the league. But the media might start pulling on these points. So it starts off as banter, and people go, oh, actually, mate, I think it's because they don't really rate Verts. You saw it in that video, and oh my God, they find Ekitike. That's why they're not winning in the last 2 games. It'll have nothing to do with those moments. But watch this space. People will try and twist it into that to create a weird narrative. As ever, look, I want your thoughts. I want your feelings. I want your opinions right now in the comment section below. Do me a big favor, please, and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to us. But that bell notification is really key as well. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you soon. Peace.